Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's Admiral Pegasus with another Star Trek Fleet Command video, and it's episode 2 of my specialty ship series. I do apologise that this is a couple of days late. Unfortunately, it did actually slip my mind that I needed to get this video in, so I'm getting around to doing it. But before we actually get there, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed, because 100 subscribers. Yes, I finally reached 100 subscribers. I'm now in triple figures. I know it doesn't seem like an awful lot. It doesn't seem like a big thing, 100 subscribers. But for me, I mean, I'm 37. I'm an old codger. And I'm new to YouTube. Well, actually, I'm a couple months old to it now. But I'm happy with 100 subscribers. I'm slowly growing, which is awesome. So a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Also to everybody who does view my channel as well, who views the videos, whether it's it's just something that pops up, you have a quick look and say, oh, don't want to listen to him, or you do actually sit there and actually watch the videos. I'm hoping I do convey some useful information, if not useless information, or I don't know, maybe some sort of minimal minor entertainment. I mean, I'm not as big as a Hollywood star. I'd never want to be. I'd love the money, but unfortunately, nah, acting, nah, can't do it. But if there is any way that you think I can improve my entertainment value, drop it in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to smash and subscribe as well. So let's get that 100 higher if we can. Also, do hit the like button, because it does help the YouTube algorithm spread the video further. So again, a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed. A massive thank you to everyone who does actually watch the videos as well. So that being said, let's get rid of that, shall we? Botany Bay. As you can see on your screen, we have Augment space. Yes, we will be looking into up there just momentarily. But if we actually go into our ships tab first, we are going to call up the Botany Bay. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? And there you can see it's the third ship on the screen. Requires 60 blueprints to do, and I've got 12 towards one. I already have one. It is tier 9. I will show it to you later. But Botany Bay, let's start off with that up there. 26,500% mining bonus for mining corrupted or decoded data. So this is purely and simple. As you can see over there is a survey ship. Supporting vessel that is prized for its capabilities at transport missions and mining. With big cargo holds and dedicated mining lasers, these liners are not meant for combat and should be protected. Okay, so that's basically a description of the survey ships altogether. A lot of people turn around and say these shouldn't mine certain nodes. Yes, I do get why, because they are absolutely crap at mining them. But at the end of the day, they are a survey ship in my humble opinion. But this is Botany Bay, and we all remember the Botany Bay from the original series, where Khan Noonien Singh was on fast asleep until Kirk and his cohorts woke them up. Now, this is not the TOS version, because obviously you know the TOS version doesn't really have much in the way of graphics like this thing does. So one could only presume that this one actually came from the Kelvin timeline, which we never actually saw. The Kelvin timeline, obviously, Star Trek Into Darkness, where Khan was coming, and I've got to admit, that Khan had a bit more emotion about him than the Khan from the original series. But nevertheless, this is the Botany Bay we've got. So as you can see, nice little cargo holds there in the middle, and yeah, some engines, nuclear powered apparently, but for some reason this thing can go to warp. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the details. So we're not going to bother with the attack and everything else, the attack, the defense and the health, because to be perfectly honest, right, it's a minor. What does it matter? Not an awful lot. What we are interested in is its utility. Now, as you can see, straight out of the box, this is 111 impulse speed with a warp range of 16. Now, warp range 16, I think that gets it into augment space. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to put a cheap ship on somewhere. I don't think I've actually got a dock available. Maybe I have. But what we're actually interested in is the cargo and protected cargo. That is the big thing for this ship. It doesn't have such a big cargo, but it does mine data extremely bloody fast, and we will look at a couple of those times just a little bit later in the video. Protected cargo is actually not too bad for this ship neither. It's actually, I mean, protected 51 more than what my ship holds. Oh yes, I forgot. All those figures are affected by my research, because obviously I have done quite a lot of protected cargo research. The Treasury offers us a value of protected cargo and increases cargo capacity. So at current, I have a level 21 Treasury. I don't know about the other research, where that is at the minute, but that has boosted it up and made it a decent. But still, even for me, 19,000 out of the box, can go mine the nodes and never get over cargo. Not a problem, but to get where I need it to go, I would need it to be a higher ship. So now, just before we cut to that, we're going to cut to nstsc.com, where you can see here the cost values of building this thing. And to be perfectly frank, right, it's a G2/G3 ship, and it is relatively cheap in G2 and G3 materials. I mean, as you can see, starting off at 17.1 million titanium and 844,000 dilithium. And then obviously we're into the G2 and G3 parts, which, to be honest, that's pretty reasonable. And then obviously you've got the G2 ore and the G2 gas. Not particularly high numbers, what you'd expect. I mean, this is literally from 1 to 9. Tiers 1 to 9. 1,000 gas, 5,000 ore. I need 5,000 ore for my auger at the minute. But, well, I think it's about 5,000, something like that. Anyway, but then you move on to the G3. Now, the G3 is extremely low, which is good. Now, the bit that is at the bottom is the plutonium. Yes, that is the stuff that you're going to need, and it can be a pain in the backside to get. Where do you get that? Well, if you click on the factions button up there, which we will do shortly again, I will show you where you can get that from. And again, it's going to be locked by faction reputation, if I remember correctly, because obviously it's been a long time since I've done this. But anyway, so that's that. So let's get rid of that. Off we go. And next, we're going to look at the Augment system. So as you can see, Augment space right there on your screen. And we are going to zoom in. And as you can see, we've got a load of systems here. Some where there's some action going on. I'm not quite sure what action it is. But if we click our little miner button, you'll see all the little data icons come up. Now, the red ones are all your decoded data. The nodes are not particularly that big, actually. And my Botany Bay can mine them like there's no tomorrow. But that's where you start. You have to start with mining that. Now, I do believe it is a mission series that you have to go through to get the Botany Bay. I'm not quite sure. I would probably check up with one of the content creators on that one. Not knock them up, just give them a knock. Just ask the question, how do we get the Botany Bay? And that is if you're a low level player. If not, you can get it through the event store, because it was in the event store. I believe it was in the event store. So let's just have a quick gander, shall we? Ships. Legion A Valkyrus. Yep, there she is. Blueprints for Botany Bay. So for those who want to go out and get to the event store to get a second or a third, there she is. So yeah, obviously as you get further on, you start needing to mine decoded data. Now this system here, Yada, contains very small nodes at 3,700, and we'll just show you it. And in fact, I tell you what, before we actually go on to the data nodes, let's have a look over the crew that I've actually got on the ship. Now, normally you'd load the Botany Bay out with an Augment crew, with this lovely gentleman. Oh, hello, taking me into that. Yeah, okay, fine. And obviously you can see they are Khan's crew. If we could just get him selected up. Joquin, his character's ability is a firewall protection, which means he offers a protected cargo, and he currently stands at 100%. Now his thing will be affected by synergy on either side, hence the Augment crew I've actually got on it. But his officer ability, this is the one that we want for the Botany Bay. Increases mining rates by 125% when mining corrupted data and decoded data. That's the one you're looking at. Now, the one thing is I'm going to jump in on this one because it's a bit of a butt ache for me on this one. I see some miners mining with him on the bridge. He's not in the captain's seat. He's in an officer seat. Left or right? Why? This officer ability does absolutely jack for you. Absolutely jack. The only thing this officer offers you when you're mining something is put him as your captain for protected cargo. That is it. That's the only thing he's needed for. Other than that, he does absolutely jack for you. Now, yes, I normally keep him on my bridge for protected cargo capacity, but I don't always keep him as captain. When I'm mining gas, I'll put my gas miner, I'll put my officer for gas mining as captain, and he'll just sit on the side and he'll drink coffee, he'll eat his biscuits, while everyone else does the work. But the one thing is, his officer ability means absolutely jack on a miner, with the exception of the Botany Bay. The captain's ability is where you need to be using him, and that is for protected cargo. So, just to get that bit off my chest. So, unfortunately I'm not allowed to shoot miners, but as you can see I've got my two miners on the lower deck. They're the other two that I use because I do like to use them for protected cargo. So, if I put them up there and now switch it, so my protected cargo for this now has jumped to 245. Again, also affected by research. I can't stress that enough. Research, research, research. When it comes to miners, you really do need to work on protected, because a lot of players still complain and cry that they've been hit over cargo. I'll just tell you something, right? I had my Fisher out last night. Dopey me. I forgot to bring it home. Somebody smacked me at 2 AM UTC for 449,000 concentrated latinum out my Fisher. Yeah, okay. That was a pain in the backside, yes, but that was my own stupid fault because I left it out. So if you can't work on your protected cargo, don't cry when somebody comes and nicks it off you. So 245,000 for me on this one, which is pretty good. Now, that being said, I do have another crew for the Botany Bay, and you would have to use them specifically on the Botany Bay when actually mining data. So these nodes are 60k. No, oh, sorry, no, I'm in Yardana. So this is 3,700, and as you can see on the mining rate over there, 1.75 million per hour, and it's going to take me 8 seconds to smash out that node. 8 seconds. That's a lot of focusing on the screen and a lot of going round. Now, normally I haven't got the time to sit there going tick, 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 tick all the way round. Some days I might just hop around the system, and believe it or not, doing it this way, focus it, actually being in screen and doing the tabs, you do fill your cargo bay a lot faster. I'm not going to deny it. You will fill your cargo bay a lot faster. But if we move over to the system I normally mine in, when the game catches up with me, is I'm just going to say Matar on that one, because I'm not quite sure if that's double I or double L. I'm not quite sure. It could be an IL, I don't know. But these are 60k nodes in this system, and well, that's a wrong one to pick for starters because that's not got 60k on it. Here we go, 60k. So, my Botany Bay, as you can see, will mine this at 219,000. Now, it's a significant drop because the mining rates do vary depending on the system and depending on how big the node is. But I'm going to take 16.5 minutes to mine this node. That's pretty good. So for 245,000 protected cargo, I can do 4 runs on this, and it's going to take me just over an hour to do. That's not bad. I'm not going to film a cargo bay. Hey ho, 2 hours, and yeah, I can get it done. Go to Yada, I can do it in 15-20 minutes. But as you see, I've got there it is, 596,000 cargo capacity. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the other crew that I use. So I'm going to need to just swap my Botany Bay around. Yes, I'm putting random ships out, but hey ho. Here they are. These guys. In this particular order, in this particular way. And I'll show you why. Synergy. Synergy. Yes. The synergy works. And obviously it has to be one from each of the specialities. Command, engineering and science to get the full synergy. So that's the crew that I would use, but the problem is it reduces my protected cargo rate. So if we just scroll through and find that Botany Bay again. So here's Botany Bay, and I'll just show you the protected cargo now. So we'll go down there. It's now not, that's a massive reduction, 88,000 down. And unfortunately, the captain does not help with his reduction in protected cargo. But here's the kicker. Not 5 days. Just over 12.5 minutes. Using the Ferengi crew, I can mine data with the Botany Bay nearly 4 minutes faster, which means in less than an hour, I can get the 240. It would take me around about, I'd say, an hour and a half mining at that rate to fill my cargo bay. Now that's if somebody doesn't come and shoot me first. If they catch me, good on you. Take it, off you go. But yeah, so that's a protected cargo. Now, I know I'm going quite long with this, and unfortunately some of these specialty videos will actually go a little bit long. We're going to look at the Augment store, which is what we also get with the Botany Bay. Now, as you can see, you've got your plutonium here, and that's what you're going to need to actually upgrade your ship. And as you see the amounts that I've got: 510 common, 1400 uncommon, and 65 rare. That's because, as you can see, I'm maxed. These levels do vary by reputation level. I'm not going to deny that it does vary. So, but the higher you go, the more there comes. So, based on the total cost, I can tell you now that I'm going to need 2 of the commons. I'm going to need, 1 uncommon, and I'm going to need 3 rares. That's all I'm going to need. 3 days, and I've got enough to build a whole new Botany Bay and completely max it out. Got plenty of latinum to do it with the parts. So, but why would I want a second one? Well, some players do like to have a second Botany Bay to mine data a lot faster. I mean, as you can see, I've got 166,000 decoded up in the top there next to me latinum, and only 91 corrupted. I don't bother with the corrupted. It's a complete and utter waste of time, and I'll show you why. The returns I get for the credits, 480 credits for 9,500. But I'll tell you one thing, right? 7,130 for, and I know there's only 6 hours left till I get it, 71,000. 71,000 decoded data this is going to cost me. So going out and mine that data means I can get these Augment credits where I can go ahead and then spend it on things like officers. The crew, as you can see, my uncommons are maxed, my epic's maxed, and my rare is still going. And there's your costs, and that's independent credit, not independent, that's Augment credits. So go ahead and just spend some on there. So I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to spend some. We'll do a full pull. We'll do a 3 chest pull. It's not exactly economically efficient, but there you go. 6 chocolate, 15 Marla, and then obviously because I've got the others done, I get transport pants and thing. And this is the second box. These are the second batch of Augment crew that was added. Again, I'm going to do another 3 chest pull because obviously we're still working on getting these up. And there you go, 6, 6, 12. Boom. So that is the faction store. Pretty simple. What I'm going to highly say about these hijack ships, forget them. Absolutely forget them. They've got lovely skins. If you're a ship collector, by all means go get them. If not, I would forget them because they're going to cost you too much in plutonium for starters. And I'm not even going to touch on them. Also, as well, your decoded data you will need for this in the Rogue. It's only 55,000, but you'll get some Eclipse directives as well, both uncommon and rare, and you'll get 34 of each. So in a day, really, I need about 121,000. Now, with the correct crew, that's not a problem. With the Ferengi crew, again, it's not the problem, providing nobody takes me OPC. But such is life. You can't grumble if you're going to go over protected cargo. reap what you sow, to be perfectly honest. But hey ho, that's that. Now, another thing is the research. Because like I've been stressing so far in this video, is research when it comes to protected cargo. And we're going to look at the Augment research right now. And it is all contained in one particular area. The Outlaw Tree. And it is at the very front. As you can see, you got plutonium bartering, you got lightweight engines, augment shields, hull, data storage. This is your protected cargo. As you can see, mine's increased by 16,000. Hence the reason why, when out of the box, I can get a protected cargo Botany Bay, which has got protected cargo more than what I can hold. So I can't really grumble. More plutonium bargaining, augment warp, augment impulse. And that's pretty much where it stops, with the exception of this one here, plutonium 3. Again, that's more cost efficiency, but that one's aimed at rare. I don't even need to bother with them because I'm not going to be bothering doing them. But anyway, that's the Botany Bay. We have ran off ahead, so I should think it would be time to, you know, call it an end there. So let me know what you think of the Botany Bay. Is she a good, decent vehicle for you? And I'll tell you one thing, actually, just to throw this in. Low level players, base raiding. Let's go back to her. Base raiding. Yeah. Oh. Bloody big thumbs me. Base raiding. Put your cargo crew on that one. That increase your cargo hold. I think. Oh yeah, me up. Right. And just let's do it for squits and giggles, shall we? So again, funny ships. Oh, my lordy, I'm not hitting these buttons right today, am I? But like I said again as well, minimal editing. As it puts in my description. Augment. Here we go. And we'll take it out, and then we'll select the, because you actually get a better idea of your cargo capacity this way. Wow. The Botany Bay, I've never actually done this. Full cargo cargo storage is literally doubled my cargo to 1 million. Wow. that's pretty good. So yeah, and that's a tier 9. Yeah, that is a tier 9. I mean, protected cargo, my base is 98,000. Can't grumble too much with that. But this, in your early levels, is a good base raiding ship. There's no doubt about it. It's better than your Envoy. By far. Yes, you're not going to have all 3 of these officers to increase your cargo. At best, if you're lucky, you're going to have the one on the end. Ston. Again, doesn't matter what tier it is. Stick him on your ship, increase your cargo. The Envoy can max at 144,000. This thing can do better. And it only comes out 2 levels later. It's relatively cheap to upgrade. Yes, it's 2 and 3 star parts. You do need to get your reputation level up. Oh, okay. Don't know what's going on there. I'm wondering if that's also part of Scopely's fix. Oh, and somebody's just taken out my Meridian. There we go. So I'm OPC with that Meridian. So what about my other one? Yep, so I better bring that one back as well. So that'll stop somebody. Yeah, someone's coming in to get it now. Bye-bye. So there you go. Again, protected cargo. Oh. Okay. I thought I got out of there, yet for some reason I'm still dead. Well, again, that's Scopely for you. So it looks like he actually attacked me with 2 ships, so good on him, and he's taken some cargo off me. So let's just for squits and giggles, let's have a look how much he's taken off me. Because I usually like to look at this one. So there's 31,000 on that one, and that's my big miner. If it had waited a bit longer, it'd have probably had a bit more on it, but OPC timing is a finite. Again, and 21k off there. So he's walked away with just over 50k. Brilliant. Again, like I said, if you're OPC, if you see someone OPC, go take it. You obviously can't manage the cargo. I don't care about my cargo levels. That's just me. But, so, congratulations to Tall there for catching me unaware. That's my own stupid fault, innit? That's what happens to YouTubers. So, again, if you like the videos, obviously smash that like button, click the subscribe button as well so you know when I'm releasing future content. I don't know what we've got coming up in this next 2 weeks. Obviously, we're in the middle of Cow at the minute. And then hopefully we're actually going to get Apex in this as well. I really hope we do. I hope it's Scopely, please put Apex in, because we really do need some of those badges for our research. But that's it. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I look forward to reading them. But until then, this is Admiral Pegasus saying stay safe and live long and prosper. Goodbye.